In 1890, 1920, probably over 30 or 40 years, the 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s. I'm Ken Coleman, a Detroit-based author. In 1942, at the height of the Second World War, federal officials sought to build a housing development that would house families of men and women who were fighting overseas. They chose to put one of the developments here, the Sojourner Truth Homes. It was originally designed for African American families only. Well, that didn't set well with the neighboring community that was largely white, and they began to protest city officials about why a housing development for blacks was being built in their neighborhood. The city officials heard the white neighbors and changed their minds. They actually decided to make it a housing project for white families. Well, that upset the African American community. In February of 1942, African Americans did move into the Sojourner Truth Homes, but it wasn't without a fight. African Americans were faced with picketers who happened to be white, who would not allow African Americans to move into the site. Federal and local officials began to move into the community and escort African Americans into their new homes, but the issue would cause a reverberation throughout the city in terms of when new public housing was built, would it be in white communities or in black communities? Would it be for whites or would it be for blacks? Over the last 70 some odd years, the Sojourner Truth Homes have been a housing site for Detroiters. Over the years, the structures have changed, the buildings have changed, but the site has remained a federally funded public housing project, and it still operates, as you can see here today.